Foster care is a beautiful journey that many families experience. The team at Kulima Care Family Services helps families on this journey. Here joining us today in studio is the founder, Dr. Antonio Thomas. It is a pleasure to meet you this morning.
Pleasure to meet you too as well. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. So you have been on such a journey, not only being a foster care parent yourself, but also, being a founder of this. So let's kind of back it up. How did you begin your journey as a foster parent?
Well, me and my wife, we both were in social services. She worked in Indiana. I worked in Louisville. And so we were one day just sitting on the couch and we were just talking about it. We had been foster parents for a while. I actually was a foster parent before I got married, and my wife kind of got into it once we got married. And you know how when you meet your mate, your soulmate, you feel like, oh, well, what do you like? What do you like? And so, that was something that she had always wanted to do, was to actually foster. So anyways, forward on, we were foster parents, and we were sitting on the couch one day just kind of complaining, just kind of talking about it. Yeah. And so we were like, well, we should have set out and do something to make a solution, to solve a problem, to be a part of a solution, to solve that an issue. Yeah. And so we started out, and we just was like, we're going to start this foster care agency. We don't know anything about it. We do know that we work in the field. We do understand we've had it in our home. Yeah. And so there was something that we sought out, and we just started that journey, just filling out paperwork, talking to the state, finding out what we needed to do, and that's how Kulima Care was birthed out of that, out of a conversation that we were having in our living room, just kind of talking back and forth.
Oh my gosh, what a calling to have. Of course, it started in your home, then of course you started this agency. So really, how did that kind of start, and what services do you offer for those families?
Okay, well, we started with first contacting the state, asking them what do we need to do. We kind of sought out to do that. My wife is I call her a beast at writing. Like, she can write anything. So she started putting the proposal together, getting just talking to the state and getting the things we needed, and then we set out to do it. We offer foster care, adoption. We do therapy. I'm a therapist, so I do family therapy, therapy with the children, kind of keeping them together, because foster care is about actually providing a solution for a need that's needed. Either the child A returns back to home, or B, they are get up for adoption. So we work with those families, and we just set that goal for that child, and whatever the end goal is definitely to have a forever home.
Absolutely. And so what impact has Kulima Care had on these foster families?
It has been a journey. We went from, we started out with 3 homes, and then we grew it to like 20 homes.
Oh my gosh.
And so, and then after COVID hit, and then everybody kind of scrambled around, and so we've kind of made it, and we're bouncing back from that. And so that was the reason I was excited to be on here to talk about that, to really that impact of really getting those homes again. We look for quality homes. I always say, when I go to a home, if I wouldn't sleep there, I wouldn't put a kid there. So so that's the impact. We find great homes. We find qualified foster parents that can take these families in. Some have actually went back home. I've actually worked with the biological parents to get their child back home. And some have been adopted. And I see kids all the time talk to me in the store. Some still call me. Some of our parents, one of the greatest impacts that I see is when a child can return home to his biological parent, and then you see that foster parent and that biological family actually have Christmas together.
Oh my
That's the impact. That's the impact that we see, and so I find it a joy.
Wow. When you initially started this, did you really, was that always the end goal for you, or, how has this really grown? And I mean, you're seeing this day in, day out, every single day. And so this really is impactful work that you're doing.
I think starting out, we just really wanted to make a change. We call ourselves solutionists. We are the team solutionist couple. We find a problem and we solve it. And so that's kind of where we went. And so we did that, and then we just provided that solution. So the goal is really just to provide a solution and really to help children to get a forever home. So that's kind of was the goal. And so now we've seen a great impact in that.
Yes, and if people are interested in learning more about what you do, and maybe there is a parent out there who wants to become a foster parent, how can they get in touch with you and your team?
Well, they can visit us at kulimacare.org, and they can sign up that way. We do have an interest meeting coming up. I believe it's June 17th, and so that's somewhere they can come and they can come in, and we have different avenues that they can talk to us and just find out. But the best place to go is kulimacare.org.
All right, thank you so much for stopping by today. Really impactful story. So to learn more, just go to kulumacare.org.